Stella Campagna goes in. They stand. Gates fly open. Away and racing. Bill selects Little Bird Told Me amongst the first to go, with Maximum Impact driving up toward the lead. They quickly head off Identifier, but it'll lob beautifully placed soon after. A length off them is ZOUBOLTZ. A length and a half away is a Normay, the filly in the middle. Stella Campagna driving up on her inside. Trapped 3 deep around them is Belmont. Melwood Coast back in the field with Black for Cash, and settling down last, anchored back there to the rear, is Satino. To the side they head by the 750. Maximum Impact given rein by Dyson. Races out to lead clearly by 3. Bill selects Little Bird Told Me occupying third spot. Over on the inside at the 600 Identifier. ZOUBOLTZ the favourite next, conceding the leader about 5 or 6 lengths head start. Then Belmont, who's covered extra ground, and Normay the middle. Back on the rail, Stella Campagna, Black for Cash, Melwood Coast and Satino. Balancing up, 350 to go. Bill selects Little Bird Told Me. ZOUBOLTZ have gathered up the leader. Maximum Impact Identifier goes for the run back toward the rail. ZOUBOLTZ on the outside reaches the lead from Little Bird Told Me. Bill selects fighting tooth and nail, but ZOUBOLTZ starts to extend late, and ZOUBOLTZ pulls away from them. ZOUBOLTZ has won it, scored from a tight go second and third. Bill selects maybe a nose, Little Bird Told Me, but there won't be much in it. Then Identifier, Stella Campagna. From last, Satino ran on very well. Then a Normay, Maximum Impact, followed further back by Belmont, who never got onto the track, Melwood Coast, and with those is Black for Cash. Placings here after the running of the third 5. ZOUBOLTZ probably wins this from Bill Selects and Little Bird Told Me. We wait for the numbers. ZOUBOLTZ, though, parked off what was a hot speed, let down well, and has drawn clear. Bill Selects will get the bob for second in front of Little Bird Told Me Identifier, fourth home. They'll be the placings for punters after race number 3, but ZOUBOLTZ has got the job done. 290, ran the favourite there by Zoo Star from Thinking of You for Nev Carolyn Parner, Mike Fagan, MJ Evans, M Bates, Jay Smith and RF Warren. Trained by Neville Parnham. Chris in the saddle on this occasion. Bill Selects Braden Garth for Robbie Lockwood. The Snippet Sun Crystal Gardens filly. Jumped clean, prominent throughout, battled away. Looked as though it may have run second in front of Little Bird Told Me. Here's by Snippet Sun from Miss Finch. Trained by Sharon Andrews and ridden by Troy Turner. 5-11-9 they are, with 12 Identifier in fourth place and fifth home number 10 Stella Campagna. And Satino ran on from last to finish in behind them. 1:18.19 is the time. 35.45 the concluding 600, a length and a half along head the margins, but ZOUBOLTZ was clearing out late in the third event here at Belmont Park. Race 4, the Key Clean Handicap, 1,000 metres the journey of the next with a field of 8. Let's go to Britt, who joins us in the yard after this victory of ZOUBOLTZ. Punters were probably starting to wear a little bit thin of ZOUBOLTZ, who'd been a beaten favourite on a couple of occasions, but today delivers the right result.
He does indeed. Career start number 9, has a couple placings to his name. Neville, were you feeling the frustration like the punters with this horse, or always knew this was just around the corner?
Yeah, look, Chris thought he should have probably won last start and did it a bit of work. He's a couple of runs this time in, so he'd been working towards a win. He's been quite an immature horse who he's not overly big, and it was good to get him across the line.
How did you assess his run today?
Yeah, look, I thought he won quite well. He was able to take up a good position. Chris just felt that he really needs to get cover, and he got that position today, so he was always travelled up like he was the winner turning for home. So yeah, it was a pleasing result, and hopefully he can go on with it.
You say he's been an immature horse. Is there still maturing to do now as a 3-year-old?
I do feel there's still a bit to go with him. As I said, he's not overly big and he was a bit light on, but he's bulked up this campaign, so I think another spell and he should be a little bit better again.
Onwards and upwards from here. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parnham. Here's Chris.
Chris Parnham here after the win of ZOUBOLTZ here. Chris, the other day he was racing really nicely late behind Missile Storm. He really put the writing on the wall.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was probably a little bit stiff not to win that race. The key to this horse is to get cover. As soon as he races without cover, he won't run through the line at all. So we worked him out, and hopefully we can win a couple more with him.
And today it looked like a really genuine pace, and you were following probably the right horse.
Yeah, well, nice pace. He does travel pretty keen in his races, so that probably worked in our favour a bit. And yeah, he was pretty strong through the line.
Going to be 3 wins in a row for Starry Night later on.
Yeah, he's racing really well. Yeah, I'd expect him to be pretty hard to beat again if he brings the same form. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham combines with Father Neville, and it is ZOUBOLTZ who takes out race number 3.